Vivez 24CH 24 heures avant tout le monde, seulement avec Bell.
Le fond de l'air change brusquement, si vite que les effets s'en font sentir avant même qu'on l'ait réalisé. Ici, le vent se lève pour écraser tout sur son passage, une tornade. Là, une goutte de pluie se transforme en un déluge de boue qui paralyse quiconque tente d'avancer. Puis, un rayon de soleil qui perce tous les nuages sombres jusqu'à ce qu'émerge un double arc-en-ciel. À Montréal, on est habitué aux écarts extrêmes de température. Le changement climatique d'un match à l'autre. Au cours des dernières années, le refroidissement de l'économie a eu raison d'un quart de la population de Détroit. Mais ceux qui restent gardent le fort. Comment vont-ils réagir devant les Canadiens qui se mènent en trombe?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey, go! Let's go!
Nice. Control forward check. First one, put your center position. Chase behind the net.
Let's try that one. Go zone draw, you're there on your forehand. Skate down with it, I'll take your spot. You can tap it back. You wanna try that? Used to do it last year, it worked quite a bit. Come on, Reese, let's go, boys. Come on, boys, more energy here. Help, boys, let's go! We're going. Here we go. Good work.
He's gonna put it on net, go partner, and go behind the net.
Yeah! Nice shot, Gonch. Yeah. Lead right there.
Hey, boys, let's go, let's go!
Attaboy, Patch.
You're tight to get it back.
Help!
Get face up, baby. Whoa!
Sous le choc, le casque de Tokarski perd ses attaches et le gardien son filet.
Let's get it back, boys, let's get it back. Come on! 3 feet! Come on!
Recevoir un coup par derrière, jouer sur les genoux, encaisser un double échec, tirer de l'arrière du filet, et c'est le but.
Pretty good for back up, fully. Back up.
Guys, great old game, great effort. This jacket is going to Subi.
Hey!
15 minutes today, probably.
First time!
It's gone! Woo! That's right, baby. Get it. Come on, guys. Get low for a player.
Good job.
Hey, Weezer, let's go!
On fait plusieurs petits tournages.
Moi, j'ai une ligne à dire. Faites 909.
All right, guys, go!
Okay, roll sound, roll cameras.
Quoi de mieux qu'une campagne publicitaire du Club 1909 pour ramener Steve Bégin au Centre Bell?
On fait plusieurs petits tournages tout autour du Centre Bell. Alors, on était sur la glace.
Mon chum Steve Bégin m'a appelé il y a une semaine ou deux, il m'a dit hey, le Canadien veut tourner une pub pour le nouveau Club 909, ça te tente-tu? Puis Steve et moi, on est connus pour faire toujours des niaiseries un peu ensemble, là, sur les réseaux sociaux.
Quand on m'a demandé ça, j'étais surpris, j'étais content aussi. Là. Je me demandais qu'est-ce qu'on allait faire. Ils m'ont envoyé des scénarios, puis on fait ça en s'amusant. C'est fantastique.
Devant le filet,
Mais non, attends une minute. Là, c'est dans le coin, tu sais, j'ai gagné ma vie.
Moi, j'ai une ligne à dire. Puis c'est de coller Steve, dire que, regarde, j'ai la carte 1909, là, que je suis plus hot que lui, tu sais. Fait que c'est lui qui a le gros du texte. C'est lui qui doit vraiment jouer la comédie aujourd'hui. Moi, je le suis. Club 1909.
Et dernier fois.
Non, non.
Club 1909.
J'ai visité la chambre. Écoute, ils ont fait beaucoup de changements là-dedans. C'était incroyable comment est-ce que c'est beau. C'est encore une fois l'organisation qu'on parle, là, juste qu'est-ce qu'ils ont fait pour les joueurs dans la chambre. C'est incroyable.
Vraiment la grosseur de la place, tous les recoins qu'il y a, l'organisation aussi, on voit tous les membres qui travaillent souvent dans l'ombre du Canadien, qui se promènent à gauche, à droite, qui préparent parce qu'il y a un match demain. C'est cool de voir le monde qui sont pas dans le spotlight d'habitude et qui là, mettent tout en œuvre pour arriver pour demain soir.
D'après moi, c'est une des meilleures, sinon la meilleure organisation. Puis je dis pas ça parce que j'ai joué ici puis je fais encore des choses pour le Canadien. C'est juste que j'en ai vu d'autres. Tout ce qu'ils font là, c'est incroyable. Que ce soit pour les joueurs ou pour les partisans. Tout le monde est d'accord que le Canadien, c'est une organisation A1. On peut couper ça.
Cette mise à jour Movember vous est présentée par Jeff Molson.
Dans la rue, je croise des gens, puis ils aiment ça, le Movember. Ça va bien, c'est un peu long maintenant, alors il fallait que je le coupe un petit peu pour que ça ne touche pas mes lèvres. Mais non, ça va bien, puis le levée de fond va bien aussi. Weaver va bien, Malhotra va bien aussi, j'aime bien sa moustache. Gally, oui, je pense que c'est difficile pour lui de pousser une moustache, mais ça sent bien. On est rendu 12e au pays, puis je pense qu'on peut faire plus, puis je demanderai à tous nos joueurs, nos partisans de nous supporter pour gagner le concours cette année.
Quiconque voit les Pingouins comme des oiseaux inoffensifs ne les a pas vus jouer contre le CH cette année. Il y a l'Empereur, le Masqué et le Pingouin royal, Sid the Kid.
I gone? I wasn't gone for a break for though, right? Could have shot it, right?
Heads up, 117's out there who's gonna run around.
Since when does he
When the did you start hitting people? Call them off. Holy
We know you won't fight.
Were you there? It was you? Step up a little bit. Yeah, as soon as I'm trying to push him, don't make that little hole in between us. He's gonna go through. I was got a flat foot. I was coming off the bench too, but
I wasn't sure if I was gonna take the wall and Chucky was gonna go.
yeah, try to push him on the wall and step up on him a little bit quicker.
Une mauvaise passe en arrière propulse les Pingouins en avant.
Get her back here. Get her back here.
Come on, boys, let's get back in there. Come on.
Hey, we don't stop, eh?
Quand deux masses d'air de températures différentes se rencontrent, la tempête n'est pas loin. Malhotra est renversé, mais la visibilité est nulle. Sauf pour ce but, bien sûr.
Kidding me? Come on, Dale. Let's go. Let's go. Free! It's coming here.
Quelle que soit l'heure du départ, il est déjà trop tard. Le blizzard continue de souffler.
Vous savez, moi, je regarde tout le temps améliorer l'équipe. On amène un joueur qui a du caractère, c'est un gros bonheur.
Pour s'amuser un peu, C4 chez Beaulieu se lance un défi. Voyons voir. David Desharnais, pour sa part, cible Tokarski, qui tient bon. Montréal renforce sa ligne bleue.
Vous savez, moi, je regarde tout le temps améliorer l'équipe. Les défenseurs, on n'a jamais assez. Donc, on peut peut-être dire qu'on les collectionne, mais on amène un joueur qui a du caractère, c'est un gros bonhomme. C'est un joueur qui peut amener quelque chose à l'équipe. René, il a compris, je pense qu'il était prêt à tourner la page. Puis j'espère qu'il va aller produire à Anaheim et qu'il soit heureux. Parce que René n'est pas encore capable de jouer au hockey. C'est juste qu'à Montréal, je pense pas que ça va fonctionner. Alors j'espère le mieux pour lui.
Le Soleil est de retour à temps pour célébrer le 26e anniversaire de Pacioretty. L'atmosphère est à la fête.
Ouais, l'honnête, on a malade quand le puck va à point. Sérieux, là, ça contre eux autres. Si on fait un step, c'est important. Si t'es loin du net, là, on fait un step, un bon, ça donne une meilleure chance. Tu y penses chaud.
There you go. Great shit, boys. Good start for us, boys. Look, Presty. Some points, boy, Presty.
Good stick. Always lead with your stick. Lead with your stick.
Keep plugging, boys. Let's go.
Net front. Lead net front. Net front. Got no one. Net front.
I got one whack on the rebound, but it was the goalie's like, I got one block, it was right there, and I just tried to whack it.
Double.
Yeah.
Here.
Shooter touch!
You saw it! You saw it!
Hey, Presty, shot.
Cross check right there!
That's a special.
Pour sa fête, Pacioretty découvre les joies de donner. Ses 2 buts lui ont valu la première étoile du match et la cape.
Feels good being a good team like that. Now no one can say that we're just beating up on weaker opponents and making a statement now, to the league. We knew my mom was coming for the mom's trip, and last second we surprised my dad and flew him up. So he's always my good luck charm, and happy they're here to celebrate with me. Thanks, bud. Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
There were times where, even as a very young player, guys wouldn't want me on the team because I was smaller, and it's about who wins the puck battle and who wants it more, who's willing to sacrifice your body and find a way to put the puck in the net.
Brandon Gallagher a appris à jouer au hockey de l'Alberta à la Colombie-Britannique.
This is the Gallagher home, and this is where Brendan and his brothers and sisters grew up.
Well, we knew right away when Brendan started to walk and run that he was going to be competitive.
Brendan loved hockey. Yeah, he definitely loved hockey.
As we get a chance to look at the back, they have a pond back there.
Ian had flooded this NHL-sized rink in the back, and Brendan just go out there all day. He would do his hockey.
The time spent on the outdoor pond is something that I think every kid who's had that opportunity to experience remembers for the rest of their life, and was really where I learned to love the game of hockey.
First time I met Brendan, we had a tryout for a spring hockey team. They're 6 and 7 years old. As he finished up his last game in tryouts, well, he had scored 3 or 4 goals in a row. And as I'm walking down the stands thinking, we have to take this Brendan Gallagher. And then as I walked by, his dad said to me, so does he make your team? We're definitely wanting Brendan on the team. And number 2, Ian's gonna be one of my coaches.
We'd fill out, what do you want to do when you grow up in school? And I'd always put hockey player. Sometimes the teachers would tell me to be more realistic, but I wouldn't change my answer. It was my goal. It was what I worked for, everything I did.
He was definitely a step above. He was fast, he was tenacious, could score, skate, compete every shift. He was that kind of player from day one.
There were times where, even as a very young player, I'd get passed over or looked at differently. I think guys wouldn't want me on the team because I was smaller. And
I'd always hear other parents say, oh, he's so small, he's so little, but fortunately with his hockey background, knows what skills you have to survive.
Smaller people do have a lower center of gravity, and that's where your power source is. And Brendan spent a lot of time developing his power, so in those small areas, he can use that leverage to be successful in terms of winning those battles. And he's able to get into areas that other people cannot. One of the areas that we really reinforce with Brendan to continue to use that as the strength of his game.
2 things he always said. A, my size is my advantage. And the second thing is when you're in front of the net, it doesn't matter how big you are. It's about who wins the puck battle and who's going to find the puck and who wants it more, who's willing to sacrifice your body and find a way to put the puck in the net.
Before he was going into hit hockey, everyone would say, well, yeah, he won't survive. And I wasn't one of those people. Then, well, he did. He flourished. Then he went to Bantam. They're bigger there. Well, he was successful there. Midget, successful. Junior, late draft. Rewrote the record books for Vancouver scoring.
He scored 10 goals as rookie year. And then the next year he had 40-plus goals, 40-plus goals, 40-plus goals. And he became a real fan favorite here because he played so hard, he competed.
He's done everything that everybody told him he wouldn't be able to do.
You knew what you were getting with Brendan every game. To see him develop to the next level, there was no doubt in my mind and several of our minds that he'd play at that level.
I learned something from Brendan's dad early on, and if Brendan was in a corner and wasn't working hard enough, Ian would yell out, battle, and he'd scream it out, battle.
If you show up to a game and you don't work hard, you're letting your teammates down. That's one thing you can never do as a hockey player.
He would be a target because he was the best player on the ice. And he learned at an early age that the trainer wasn't coming on the ice to pick him up. He had to get up himself. That was a story for me that it showed the character of the kid.
Always had a rule, don't lay on the ice when you get hurt or you have to miss 3 shifts. So I scored a goal and went into the post and just tried to milk it up a little bit and get a little bit of extra attention. They didn't want to come out on the ice, but they came out on the ice and they got me off. Went out to go to my next shift. They grabbed me, sat me down, said, whoa, you gotta wait 3 shifts, you're hurt. So I had to wait my turn. Haven't laid on the ice since, but I haven't been hurt.
There's no substitute for work ethic in my mind, and Brendan has it. You know, you can tell sometimes he's tired and can hardly get to the bench, but he comes back out and just works every single shift, and it's contagious.
He never gave up. He never gave up.
It's one thing to stand up and talk, but it's another thing to go on the ice and do it and show and lead by example.
As much as he enjoyed scoring goals and having all those individual achievements, the biggest thing for him is when a team scored a goal. And you'll see him, if you get the camera on him after a goal and he's sitting on the bench or whatever, he's just as excited as if he scored it.
He's got that charismatic personality that players, feel good around him.
At the end of every season, this is one of the places that Brendan returns to initiate his training program. It's called Fred Gingell Stairs, something he loves to come to.
It's not fun. Usually we're throwing up and doing all that fun stuff, but for us at the end of it, it's rewarding and you can really feel the benefits. And it's also a mental battle. I think as you're going up the stairs, you want to quit, you want to stop, but it's easy to quit. It's not easy to keep going, but you might as well do it the hard way because it's the most rewarding.
This is Brendan's house. So when he comes home this summer, this is where he lives. Yeah, this is the first gold puck. Obviously a big moment in his time. They captivated that with a little trophy here. Brendan really wanted to bring a bit of Montreal back to him, so what he did is he had this mural pasted on the wall, and every time he comes home, that's what he looks at.
We were just so unbelievably thrilled that he got drafted by Montreal. Wow, we didn't really know much about Montreal, but we had the history of the Canadiens. So when he went to his first pro camp, You know, he came back and he just was so impressed, and so were we.
For me to be able to play in the National Hockey League for a living, I'm very lucky and fortunate to be able to do what I do, and that hasn't been lost on me. And anytime you get the opportunity to share that with your family and your friends, you're going to take advantage. And it's as much them as it is me. They put in so much time, so much sacrifice for me to be where I am. So for me to enjoy that experience with them is pretty cool for me, and we're just hoping it can last as long as possible.
Pour la première fois de sa vie, Brendan Gallagher vit seul. C'est la première visite de sa mère dans son nouveau chez-soi.
Fast, short, but good. Okay, we're off.
Why do you bring so much?
You never know. You never know what you need. Our friends Chris and Cindy Bissonnette, their son Matt, came out to play with Team Brick when the kids were 10 years old. Then the following summer, Brendan came out here, and he was out here for about 2 or 3 tournaments.
First time they threw me on a plane. Flew out here by myself.
Oh yeah, 10 years old without a cell phone. That year when Brendan played with Montreal Ice Storm, we were up to Quebec City, the May long weekend for a tournament. Brendan got his little ball cap signed by Patrick Waugh. He signed everybody's autograph, and me and Brendan and little Brianne, we were at the back of the room. And he started walking away, and he saw Brendan holding his hat there, and he came back, and I'll never forget, he signed your hat. You were the last one to get that autograph.
Même si leur fils trône déjà au sommet de la Ligue nationale de hockey, les mères doivent encore se lever à l'aube pour l'entraînement matinal. Pendant ce temps, l'hiver frappe à la porte.
Cette émission vous a été présentée par Power Run Énergie, la référence en nutrition sportive. Et par Sport Expert. Sport Expert, fier partenaire de 24CH.
Connaissez-vous vos Canadiens? Découvrez 24CH le quiz sur la chaîne 1132.